We have night mode across almost every single device that we have today. Do we finally have it for Xbox? Kind of, but is it really needed? Hey, I'm Sam with Busy Dad Gaming. I help busy dads figure out what games to play on Xbox and PC so they can relax and go back to their families recharged. Now, imagine this if you will. You're sitting there in bed and you're just on the infinite scroll. You're just going through whatever it is. Most likely probably Netflix or the news. Whether it's on iOS, Android, Windows, Mac, pick the app of your choice really. Night mode has become pretty standard across all these different devices. Now, night mode essentially allows the device to go ahead and dim the screen, filter out blue light, just reduce overall eye strain. And this really helps with, kickstarting melatonin production so that you can actually go to bed at a potentially reasonable hour. Now, if you're playing your Xbox, you'll finally have the option to enable night mode, but will you actually use it? In the Xbox Alpha Ring, night mode has made its appearance. Now, I personally haven't downloaded it because I am in the beta ring, not necessarily the Alpha Ring. I don't want to use software that is potentially that unstable. Now, what does night mode actually enable on the Xbox? So let's go point by point here. So the first thing is you can go ahead and schedule night mode. So you can either have a time or you can set it with sunrise and sunset. You can also change the brightness of the display along with the blue light filter. So the blue light filter is essentially where it starts filtering out all of the actual blue light. And so the colors will have a much warmer hue to them and they'll almost take on like an orange characteristic. You'll also have the option to either enable or disable HDR. You can have light or dark themes, or you can even schedule what theme is during the day. You can determine the brightness of your controller's LED, and you can determine the brightness of your Xbox's power button. Apparently, this is a feature that people have been requesting for years, and me personally, I haven't really thought twice about this one, but I think there's two different use cases here. So the first one is if you're playing a video game and it's, pitch black and you have just a screen controller in your Xbox and you want to dim certain things. So like the LED of the controller, the LED on the box, and potentially even the screen, just to reduce the overall eye strain. I can see that as a potential case. Turning on like a blue light filter or things of that nature while gaming, I personally don't think would be the greatest idea. I don't like playing my video games as orange, but that's my own personal opinion. The other really big use case I can see this for, and I think this is more relevant here, is for content consumption. So if you're sitting there watching Netflix or HBO Max or Amazon Prime or whatever, this could potentially be much better. So you can go ahead and either turn the controller off or dim the LED. You can dim the box of the LED, which may or may not be helpful, I don't know. But you can also dim the screen itself if you're not having a dimmer on your actual TV. This I can see more beneficial to reduce eye strain, especially in a dark environment. However, if you have everything, light and bright, then it's not as big of a deal. And so me personally, I don't know your exact situation, but it'll probably fit into one of those areas. Now, if you are part of the Alpha Ring and you have access to this, go ahead and put it in the comments below of what your experiences are so far, what kind of bugs you're running into, and how well or what situation you're using it in that would make the most sense. Make sure to check out the video that is recommended for you, and I'll see you in the next video.